Hello, hello, hello. This is V. Scott coming to you with our history and our heritage. We'll be talking about Phillis Wheatley. She lived between 1753 till December 5th, 1784. She made a name as the first ever published African American poet, excuse me, as well as the first African American female writer to be published in the United States. She was sold into slavery from her native country in West Africa to North America. The Wheatley family, who purchased her as a slave, educated her. The family decided to educate her after observing her brilliancy. She was given every type of support she needed by the Wheatley family, who also adopted her as their daughter. She made good use of the opportunity to demonstrate her superior writing skills. She was brought to the United States as a slave at age 8 and was named Phillis after the ship that brought her to the country. Mary, the first Wheatley daughter, educated her on how to read and write. Nathaniel, another member of the family, also helped her in her educational pursuit. She was given enough education at that time, more than what other slaves gained. She was able to read, write, and speak. Works such as people like Virgil, Horace, Homer, John Milton, as well as Pope Alexander influenced her. Because of her education and support by the Wheatley family, she was able to master Latin as well as Greek languages. She started to write poems and was so intelligent that her first work was published when she was just 12 years old. She wrote several poems which were published in different journals then. Her later works covering various subjects such as religion, morals, gained notoriety and were published in the year 1793. She was legally freed from slavery through her master's will and subsequently got married to John Peters, another freed slave of that era turned grocer. Phyllis and John struggled with poverty and the death of their 2 babies. John was imprisoned for debt in the year 1784, and Phyllis was forced into menial labor to sustain herself and her infant son. She died on December 5th, 1784, excuse me. And this is a poem written by Phillis Wheatley called A Hymn to the Evening. Soon as the sun forsook the eastern main, the pealing thunder shook the heavenly plain. Majestic, grandful, from the zephyr's wing exhales the incense of the blooming spring. Soft pearl, the streams, the birds renewed their notes, and through the air their mingled music floats. Through all the heavens, what a beauteous dyes are spread, but west glories in the deepest red. So may our breasts with every virtue glow, the living temples of our God below, filled with praise of him who gives the light and draws the sable curtains of the night. Let placid slumbers soothe each weary mind, at morn to wake more heavenly, more refined. So shall the labors of the day begin, more pure, more guarded from the snares of sin. Night's leading scepter seals my drowsy eyes, then cease my song till fair aurora rise. Thank you for listening. Be blessed and have a great one.